whenever we drop this on, we definitely drop it on YouTube. So for a fact, you know y'all getting it. Facebook is not sure all the time, but if y'all can't see it on the picture, I'm gonna read it what it says on the picture. It says there will be no console FOV slider in Warzone. Like this is the first day I seen it. I'm not gonna lie. So it's like it was kind of annoying to see and annoying to find out about. I want to just get into like what they said and stuff. You know, if you see it on the side where controller says blah blah blah. If y'all know Charlie Intel, like they never wrong and shit. But let's go to the reasoning. Let's read the reasonings. So they said breaking no FOV slot on consoles for current Warzone. We don't have the confidence we can maintain the frame rate on the last gen consoles, as last gen is the biggest player base. Console FOV slider will be like adding a slider that says here's how to slide your frame rate down. So stuff we basically already got into, where they said it may mess up the frames. And I already I think we all known this as like console players and stuff, that we have more people than PC. We don't bring in more like money for them, but we are more. Well, that's actually debatable. You never know. But PC, I don't know, because PC is mainly with the big streamers and all that stuff. But this is crazy. I don't know how y'all feel about it. I'm like I already thought that may be the case, but why? So they just basically saying they can't give it to next gen and not give it to last gen, so they're not gonna give it to either. That's what it just looks like for me. So I think when Warzone 2 come out, I think when they take away the last gen, that's when they'll finally do that. And that's like a year away. It's a year or more away, right? And that's just crazy. Let's read the rest though. Developers also confirmed that last gen consoles are currently the biggest player base, which they already said. For FOV, when asked why not next gen FOV slider, they said we don't want to further increase the skill gap. Also said FOV slider benefits high skilled player mainly. Do y'all understand what that meant? FOV slider benefits high skilled players mainly. They're basically saying that it won't do nothing for the people like the bots, you know, the people that are not really good at the game, man. The people that casually play, so casuals, all of that stuff. Casuals, noobs, are just not gonna really do much for you. And it's really for high skilled players and stuff. And then they said not give it to the next gen because they don't want to further increase the skill gap, which meaning like I believe like separating like that console versus this. I think that's what it means when they mean skill gap. Sound like some bullshit. Let's read some of the comments. See y'all on Warzone 2. They basically calling console players trash by saying FOV only affects higher skilled players. I'm not sure if that's what it meant for you, but it just meant for me that like yeah, I think it's about to make y'all better. That's why I always try to make that point. I'll never make y'all better. It's about really putting in the time. This is why Apex and Fortnite better than Warzone. That's funny. That's why Apex better. Why, bros? So many damn games do it. It's funny how they can't maintain an FOV slider on console. Titan 4-2 on console runs so well on last gen. Shaking my head. Apex did it just fine. No FOV, most definitely now. What that FOV? But it's on Cold War, Vanguard, and they're talking about the size of the maps right here. So no FOV side. The game is about 200 gigabyte game with a 30 gigabyte update every day. I'm good. Y'all can keep it. This is why I quit COD. Dang, COD just got a lot of backlash off that. Cash, you heard that? Cash.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. What you think about it?
Wait, you didn't hear me the whole time?
Nah, you weren't speaking. Now you give your opinion now.
Wait, my phone was watching Power. What was the last part?
I'm just saying what you think about consoles not getting FOV slot and stuff. Did you ever read it when you sent it to me? Because he's the one who sent it to me, y'all. I didn't.
Oh no, I didn't read it, but I knew you seemed interested in
Yeah.
FOV.
See, he's not. He really not into the car world like that to know like what FOV really does. But a lot of people in the comment section were saying this is why we play Apex. This is why we play Fortnite. Fortnite, Apex, oh who we are, stuff like that. What you think about that? Do you think they're losing their fan base because of stuff like this?
Yeah, not the entire fan base, but just a small portion.
You think a small portion? I don't know, because if you really think about it, they say the last gen, which is saying Xbox One and PS4, are their biggest player base. So that means it's more people on those still, because nobody felt the need to upgrade yet. And they still get more everything from those, and it just seems like if you lose those, what you think you're going to recover by making Warzone 2 next year and making it just for PS5 and Xbox Series X?
I was about to ask that too. Will there be FOVs in Warzone 2?
I believe it will, because they're gonna cut out last gen. Last gen is really where they old gen. I don't want to keep saying last gen, old gen. Everybody knows that. That's where they really did that. I don't know. They
How important is FOV for console players?
Huh?
How important is FOV for console players?
I'm gonna explain a little bit too, because I don't want to take up too much of this vid. So FOV is just a thing. See, you naturally play on 80 FOV when you're on console, so it makes you see closer. You have better eyesight because it's a closer view. When you push it up more, like going towards the 90s, the 100s, it's basically backing you up, so you can see less, but you feel faster. You feel much faster like that. I'm not saying it makes you faster. It does not. You run the same speed from 80 to 120, but it just feels faster. The slide canceling feels smooth. You know I told you about the slide canceling stuff. It feels smooth, or smooth. It feels all of that. And apparently, I believe it gives it. You get like, you know how stuff guns be like having a recoil. When you have 120 FOV, some guns don't move on 120 FOV. That's what I'm hearing. You know, that's what I heard. I'm getting my PC next week. I just can't deal with it. Next month, I can't deal with it no more. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I hope console get it. I still will talk my thing for y'all, because like I've been on console my whole life, and it just sucks that they seem to can't make this work until they basically cut out the lifeline of PS4 and Xbox One, and that sucks. Because yeah, it just sucks, bro. Because you're gonna force people to ask their parents to get them a system, which is gonna cost $600. What you think, Cass? How much it costs to get in the stores? I'm talking in stores. That's not even online. Online will be 800 plus. Your player base comes from like high schoolers and college people. Then you got the older heads that decide I'm gonna work and get my PC. So it just, it's whatever. So, and it's an update tonight if y'all don't know.
Like a big update?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's a season 2 update, so it's probably gonna be a big update. So I just want them to fix the game while I'm still on console, so I can be able to play the new map and stuff, because I want to play the new map. And so just don't expect FOV after this update. They confirmed it. That's whatever. I'm off this, y'all. Wait. All right. W's.